Hello, welcome to my home. If you're new here, my name is Karen, and so I am really wanting to get the cabinets really organized. I know my spice cabinet is disgusting, and I was thinking, oh, I need to clean up this mess of the kitchen first before I can start, right? But then I thought, no, don't hide that. Don't do that first. You know, sometimes when you film, it's kind of like company is coming over. So you want to show what you want to show, but you don't want to show what you don't want to show, if that makes sense, right? But I thought, you know, when it comes to energy and being able to get a project done in a room, the pre-cleaning is part of it, and it's part of what zaps our energy. And so I thought, I'm going to show this, because this is the reality. That last night, I did do some cleaning after supper. It was just 3 of us last night. In fact, I'm going to be filming my brains out because it's just Rachel and I home today, so what an opportunity. But I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was like, you are getting out to that kitchen. You're going to wake up to a clean kitchen so that you can film. And I didn't. I laid on the couch. Actually, part of the time I laid on the couch. The other part of the time I was doing my Bible study homework, so that's good. But I never did get out to the kitchen. So I think that when it comes to organizing and cleaning in the kitchen, to me, I think the kitchen and the bedroom is the one we tend not to do, but we need for our own rest and sanity to have a clean, clear spot to go to bed. But the kitchen, if the kitchen is a mess and unorganized, it's really hard to be at peace because you're going to eat 3 meals in a day. So if you're home, like I'm home, you know, having the kitchen cleaned is so important. And it's the thing I get the grumpiest about, honestly. And I also am trying not to spend money. As you know, if you've been around, I'm trying to like shop my pantry, freezer, fridge, and then buy things to go with what I already have rather than just dreaming up whatever I want. Okay, I think I have everything that's going in the dishwasher. I'm going to get this started. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Ew, there's like cake batter on this. I'm pretty proud of myself because last night I really didn't want to cook. And I could tell my husband didn't really want to cook, and he wasn't really in the mood for anything that we had in the house or that I was going to suggest because he kept asking me what I wanted. Well, I really wanted to go out to dinner, but I didn't. And he said, let's go to the market and we'll get some steak and barbecue steaks. And then I was like, well, how about if we have cheeseburgers? Because I know he likes cheeseburgers, and we had the hamburger in the house. So we had cheeseburgers. And then we paired it with beets. I had leftover potato salad. And there you go. There's your meal. And so I'm so proud of myself that I didn't do what I usually do and spend extra money. I think it helped that he wanted to go to the market. I wanted to go out to eat. So we didn't have the same thing in our head. And so it was easier for me to be like, no, how about we do cheeseburgers? And then he was like, oh yeah, he likes cheeseburgers. And he had his on a roll. We had leftover rolls from 4th of July. I just had mine. Honestly, I'm not a bread person anyway, so why do I even eat the roll? Because I'm not even supposed to eat the roll. So I didn't have the roll with mine, and so I had the beets and such. It was good. It was really good, and we didn't go out and spend money, so that makes me happy. I also need to clean out the refrigerator and get any leftovers that went in there to die. We've had a lot of leftovers, but there's a couple things in there I need to get rid of, but that spice cabinet is really what's in my craw. So I'm going to quickly clean up, wipe up, so that I have a clear space to deal with my spice cabinet, which is here. I keep my honey in a Glide Lock bag because ants come for it if I don't. cleaning wipe is so much faster right now. And when you have a hard time getting yourself motivated to do work, put on a video and listen. Somebody chatty. Got my water. I got water and coffee. I actually can't drink hot something without a cold drink with it. After this, I will give you a kitchen tour and then you can kind of see inside my cabinets. So at the onset, you can think, oh, that's not so bad. I mean, that looks really nice. But if you get closer, you can see, like, that's just one little tiny spot. But see, this is what I see. Oh, yay, and an ant. Goodbye, ant. Okay, this is what I see when I open it up every single time. And then I don't even know how spices end up sprinkling, you know, because you put the lid on before you put them back. So how do all those crumbs get there? I have no idea. Up there is going to be pretty benign. We have cornstarch. This is for making sushi. And then this is extra hot plate that I use whenever we are out of, when our power goes off. It's better to use this with the generator. It doesn't take up as much, you know, electricity as, say, my stove. And I'll also use it on like Thanksgiving or Christmas if I have all my family here and I need extra burners. I'm really trying not to spend money right now. So, you know, keeping the kitchen organized is part of that. It helps me to remember what all I have in here, you know, and eventually it will be the holidays. They'll creep right up on me. December 24, 2024. And so I do like to kind of, anytime I do this, so this is going to expire by August 11th. And I know you can use expired spices. I get it. We don't. I have a lot of food anxiety in the house, people that will be afraid it will make them sick. Anyway, I'm not going to be doing anything pumpkin-y before August 11th. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. So whenever I pull these out, I like to do a quick look. And people are always, oh, this is August 23rd and it's ground cloves. I'm going to get rid of that. People are always telling me, and it's a great idea, to go ahead and put in big letters with like a Sharpie when it's going to expire. It's a great idea. I've never done it. So maybe, who knows, soon now will be the time. Dill seed, like, why did I even buy this? Oh, and expired in 2023. That's nice. I don't even know why I bought it. Coconut extract, like that must be something we bought for my younger 3 girls to use. Random. K-Rose syrup is another one where it's like, who uses it? I don't use K-Rose. I don't know why I have it. But we must have bought it for somebody, and whoever it was didn't use very much. So yesterday was another, oh, I guess it's okay to get rid of those clothes because this doesn't expire till 2025. So now I don't feel bad about getting rid of that. Okay. Anyways, I had to drive Yvonne out to work. This, I just bought new ones because somebody told me we were paper out. Oh, there's the new one right there. So I'll put it in front so we'll use that first. This, I always use my own taco seasoning now, so I'm going to get rid of that. Cream of tartar, hello. Cream of tartar. See, this is what happens. Is maybe I need to put a inventory list right here. That's a great idea. Feels like that would take me forever. July 2024. So yeah, get rid of that one. And we'll keep, oh, that's so sad. The Newmans we're gonna get rid of. Okay, so anyways, I drove Yvonne. I had to drive 2 hours yesterday just to drive 2 hours. So I usually like to do something I enjoy, and that, you know, helps me to be okay with all that driving. Because there's something as I get older where it's like the vibration of the car makes me feel really wacky. I don't know, it just makes me feel kind of dizzy and such. Creole. And so Chipotle bacon flavored seasoning. Now this has never, I don't believe this, maybe used once. I wonder if it will fit on the second shelf up here. So things I want on the second shelf I'll put to the side. Anyways, I usually try to make it something that I would enjoy too. And so I thought, oh, I could go to Michael's. What is this? This has like probably, can you see that? Salt on top of it. I think it's red pepper flakes. I don't know, some kind of seasoning mix. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's like label it. If you want me to keep it, you know, oh, I'm gonna sneeze now from that. Excuse me. Okay, anyway, I was gonna stop at Michael's and I didn't. Oh, more cloves. Oh my goodness, June 2025. Well, that's organic cloves. My goodness. You see what I mean? I did go to Michael's because I knew if I did, I would buy something. And so I'm pretty proud of myself. This also 2023. Okay, so this is the stuff I'm getting rid of. And just like a homeschooler taking credit for science when they fed the goats, I can make this now a kitchen declutter. I can make those jokes because I homeschooled. So this is the dirt. This is all of the spices that you see. Like that used to be a big joke. We would go to the park and I'd be like, oh, we did gym today. But you know, it's just a joke. 59 years old. Birthed 3 kids. All this sneezing. It's time for a potty break. We're just keeping it real on this one. I'm really thinking about taking a break from my plastic liner because I noticed there's quite a lot of crumbs under the liner. So maybe I'll keep it, take a break from it, and maybe go back to it. One of the things I know is I'm missing the little narrow piece to my vacuum. I have a feeling it's got to be in one of my daughter's bedrooms because if it's like missing, and I'm not seeing it when I clean downstairs, it's got to be in a bedroom. So I might need to go on a hunt for that because even though I have this liner, look, all of that. And so I'm feeling kind of like, why do I even have a liner? It's not working. So I'm wondering if a microfiber will pick it all up. If it's wet. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. Look at me not using a paper towel. All right. So get this wiped out. Actually, okay, I guess I could dry it with a towel and not use a paper towel now that I've said, look at me not using a paper towel. It is dropping the salt. Okay. Come on. Maybe that was just other salt. Besides not spending money, another thing I'm trying to do is to stay off of, especially Facebook and Instagram. Not that I wouldn't post on Instagram. All right, I'm going to start putting things, let's see. It's so hard to choose. Okay, this can go in here first because we don't ever use it, and I should probably get rid of it. So I want to put stuff we rarely use in the back. This, I'm kind of wiping the lids too as I put them back. Maybe I'll get another microfiber. So cloves can go back there. We're going to do the salt and pepper on this side. As I was saying, I'm kind of trying to stay off Instagram and Facebook. As you tell me if you find this. As I get older, I am finding that I really like to just be home more. I feel way quieter. Look at all these salt shakers. One of these, this one was from when I had an Airbnb and I brought it home with me. I bought it. Anyways, I just kind of am enjoying being home more, working in my garden, making videos for you all, watching a movie with my husband, going for a walk with him. Ooh, this I need to try. This is a spicy stir-fry blend. I'm going to try that. You know, just quiet things. I really want to go kayaking. And when I go on, like, Instagram, this really happened big time on 4th of July. Because 4th of July, we just had a quiet day at home, you know. Ava had a friend over. We grilled burgers. We had them let them have a fire. They started the fire themselves, you know, took care of the whole thing themselves, did the s'mores, and, you know, it was a really great day, honestly. It was just what I wanted. It wasn't, and then when I go on social media, I see all of the things and the places that people are going and doing, and then I start to feel like what I'm doing isn't enough. And I kind of want to do more things just because I kind of feel guilty that I'm not doing more, which is really dumb. And so I recognize that the real issue wasn't that I wasn't doing enough. It was that I was watching what other people were doing, and I was comparing myself. That comparison bug is so evil. I've even been just naturally, I realized, I have been naturally gravitating toward creators on YouTube who are showing just their simple home life. You know, I would say the exception is Kimmy at the Wads, because she does have a lot of, like, parties at her home and that sort of thing. But, you know, it's like Kimmy from Kimmy Cope. I watch her. You know, she's kind of a homebody. And Michelle from My Everyday Wife Life. You know, those tend to be now the Jody Dunn is showing all of her at-home stuff. So those tend to be the people who, when they put up a video, I watch it. I watch all of their videos. And I'm not going to name names, but other one, oh, also, what's it called? Love Meg 2.0. I watch her. She's so much younger than me. Her and Kimmy Cope are both 33, and I'm 59. But I really enjoy their content because it's that, you know, at home, simple, what are you doing? Relaxed living, romanticizing the little things in life. Now this too, this liner, I feel like is more work than it's worth, because every time it has spices on it, and honestly, I could very easily just wipe this out and hold something under it or something to catch any of that. So I think I'm going to take a break from the liners on these particular shelves. Maybe I'll put these liners somewhere else. Also, we got these cabinets at Lowe's in 2020. And I remember asking the woman at Lowe's, and she was very young, and I don't know if that had anything to do with anything, but I'm just going to tell the story. I said, what's the difference between the lower priced cabinet and the upper priced cabinet? She said the price. The price is the only difference. I'm like, okay, I'll take the lower price. And a friend of mine was telling me, and it could have happened too if I bought the higher price one. I mean, there's no way to know. But she was like, the paint's not going to last if you go with the cheaper ones, which I went with the cheaper ones because honestly, it's all I could afford. But, so it's now 2024. So I know it was later in 2020, so it's probably been about 3.5 years. See, all that? And that, you know, like I can understand under my sink, I've used paint pens on this, okay, because this wore away. But there is zero moisture here, zero. These are all dry spices, and this doesn't look like damage, like it's not damage from the cabinet itself. It's just what even, I don't even know. So just telling you so that you'll know. If you have more expensive cabinetry that was pre-painted, you can let me know if you've had the same issue, and then I'll know it wasn't because I bought the inexpensive ones, but it probably is because I bought the inexpensive ones. Just by taking out these few things, look how much more organized, and this I need to just kind of put in the back because we hardly ever use this as well, so I will do that. But look how much more organized, or how it's got empty space now that it didn't have before. I'm liking that. So I got rid of the old El Paso taco seasoning because Robin will be quick to grab it, but we haven't been grabbing it lately. So I'm going to put the ones also that are not square or that we don't use a lot of in the back. Oh, this is nutmeg too, which I had in the bottom. I usually have nutmeg in the bottom. What does this say? Best by March 2026. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the bottom because I kind of keep like holiday baking down here. Anyway, what was I saying? But I have been better about making up the, I don't even know what this is. Oh, it says ranch. Oh, that was a good idea. I've been better about making up the homemade seasoning and keeping it around. So I don't feel like, I'm taking way too long to do this. I don't feel like I need to have the, oh my goodness, I can't even talk, have the homemade one around. So I'll put the basil over here, garam masala. I don't use, but boy, my girls use it. Cumin, cumin, cumin. We use tons of cumin. Cumin and chili powder, Italian seasoning I use on my cauliflower crust. Paprika we use more and more, but not all the time, so I can put that in the bag. Chipotle bacon flavored, like who even? I don't even know who bought that. Turmeric we use. Looks like I need to buy more unless I find another one. Oh, this paprika is about empty. So I'll combine these off camera and throw that away. Crushed red pepper, definitely use that. That's why somebody thought I should buy more, even though I had some. Maybe I'll combine these as well. And then Montreal steak. We haven't used this one in a long time. This one says it expired, so we'll get rid of that. I'm going to go through some of these that could have expired, like ancho chili, 2026. Nope, so that can go up there. Smoked paprika, we use once at a blue moon. Rachel uses it actually, but not often, so that can go in the second one. Thyme, we never use thyme. In fact, 2024. November, I'll keep it for now. I usually do this about quarterly. Let's see what my rosemary says, because Rachel can't even smell rosemary, but the girls like it, the younger girls. Thyme can go in the back. This I got on Amazon because I never get to Trader Joe's, but this green goddess, I got 2 of them. Man, this is good. You put that on chicken as a dry rub. Also, just bake the chicken and then put it in your salad. So good. Cayenne pepper, I'm allergic to, so we'll put that in the back. I'm not allergic, I have a sensitivity. Thyme. Didn't I just say thyme a minute ago? Why do I have 2 of these? And this one is about to expire. That's sad. So this is what happens, is that somebody doesn't look thoroughly and they need it for a recipe, so then goodbye. Onion powder, we obviously use a lot of. Garlic powder, we use a lot of, especially when I'm making like my taco seasoning. And then ginger we use for, Robin uses it, especially in rice dishes. Parsley we use, but now I have fresh parsley. So let's see. Oh, it's 2025, so I'll keep that. Chili powder we use. Okay, so this is what I do, because I could see I was low on it, so if I needed to make more seasoning, I would. So what I usually do, and I gotta find what I do with the other green goddess. Oh, there it is. I'll put it behind the one we're currently using, and that way, when we run out, I can easily see when I pull this down that I have one right behind it, and then I won't be tempted to buy it when I have it. Basil, see, I have 2 basils here. So then, and now I have basil outside. Oh, good Lord. Again, how does this even happen? This says 2023. Okay. What does that one say? I thought, oh, there's no way oh, 2023. They both expired 2023? Wow. Okay, getting rid of those. So I need to mark it down because some of my family, May 2024. The cilantro is also expired, which doesn't surprise me. I'm one of those people that I taste soap. So get rid of that. Okay, so this is definitely a spice declutter. And then these we always put under here. I can't remember even what this is called. But this looks pretty, and there's extra room, which is nice. That felt grimy. Okay, so I'm going to put the garam masala back here too. And then I can just, it gives us room to grow. So what I'm going to do now, where was that? I'm going to put the crushed red pepper. Oh, look what I just did. Oh yeah, I put them right in front. Okay. I'm going to put the crushed red pepper together. So put the cumin over here so I can ruin my nice square bottles by having that. Woozy is crying because it's 9:22 and he's decided it's lunchtime. Yeah, the only time he rubs against me is when he wants something. Look, I'll wrap my tail around you and act sweet. Here is the final look, and I'm very much happy with it. You can see this is nice and clean. Okay, now I've focused the camera. You can see it's nice and clean. And you can see, can you see? This is nice and clean as well. We can see what we have. All is right in the world. I just made a decision. Let me ask you, if this was all you accomplished in a day, we tidied up the kitchen, we got the dishwasher going, we decluttered the spices, got rid of what was expired, and wiped it all down, got it all organized, it's looking nice. Would that not be enough? Would you be content at the end of the day that you were able to accomplish something that has been bothering you? Because I've been looking at the crumbs. I know it's been a few months, honestly. Probably 2 weeks after I did it last time. No, I usually end up doing this like quarterly, but would you not be satisfied that you'd really done something here? I feel pretty satisfied with that. And I am going to keep going today, but I'm going to call it on this particular video. I'm going to give you the tour that I promised you. But, you know, choose one thing. If you can choose one little project each day, over time, does that not build upon itself until you are finally so happy with your kitchen? So I'm going to show you the rest of the kitchen, the cabinets and how I store things, and then in the next video, I'm going to continue going through my kitchen, getting it all spick and span. Midsummer, it's not really midsummer, we're only like 2 weeks into summer, but it feels like midsummer. You know, it's too hot to be really working outside. I did do some watering this morning before I started filming. So anyways, let's look at the kitchen, and then we can look forward to you seeing what I need to do in the next one. Now, I could stand to wipe down appliances. I don't know how much picks up here. Yeah, you can see that. And this one always has like drips on it. However, if I open it, there are a few things. Some of it is stuff like I made homemade black beans. I need to freeze those, or I need to use them right away, but I can at least put it in a smaller container. This was street corn my husband made at 4th of July, and you know, I think it's been eaten as much as it's going to get eaten. He made a really big batch. This was some chicken that needs to go. So I'm trying not to have those situations, but they just come. This was pancakes that he made, and the girls slept in, didn't eat them, so I'm going to bag those up in a freezer bag, and just things like that. And once I see what I have, I was going to suggest to Rachel, since it's just her and I, make a nice vegetable soup for supper. So you can always pair it with a protein or something, but that just feels very comforting. Here's the condition of the pantry. I need to go through this as well, get things used up or plan to use. I know this is like super empty, so hello, let's just do that right now. Then up here,
This is looking good. Eventually I'd like to replace these glass plates with plastic, but that's not going to happen right away because I'm trying not to spend money. These are my veggie containers or produce containers I need to use more often. This isn't looking too bad. Once I did this organization, it was life-changing, I'm telling you. Now I know this bottom cabinet needs a zhuzh. Right, this here I need to deal with, okay? And I can't do it today because the girls aren't home, but I need to pull all these out and say whatever goes back in the cabinet stays, whatever stays out goes, because I know these don't all get used. Then this bottom corner cabinet is, let's see, it's dark. It's much better after my last declutter, so maybe just tie up those cords would be fine. I might bring this out and wipe it down since it's where I keep all of my oils. This one is really fine, but it could still just, it needs to be wiped out, but honestly, I'm just gonna be honest, I'll probably just wipe right there. This cabinet could be neatened a little, but it's not bad. I do love having all of my measuring cups right there. This cabinet I need to go through. I always need to check on like teas and coffees and that sort of thing. And then I'm going to be pulling some of these mugs out. Some of them belong to Crecia and she moved, so I will take any of hers out, store them in her box that's in the basement. I also took out Halloween ones. This is the cabinet I just did, so obviously this is looking good. Cabinet up over the stove doesn't have a lot in it. It's where I keep my lids. It's not perfect because I have too many lids, but it's doable. And my Dutch oven goes here, so that one is usually here, which is over, you know, produce. This is my favorite cabinet. There's some things that are like in the dishwasher. Normally there'd be something here, there'd be something there, but I love how it's not crowded. I wish I need to get the stacking thing for here so I can do the same here. You know, that's my waffle iron up there. I'm usually happy with this drawer. It's just the tin foils and all, plastic wrap, the pen when I want to fix my cabinets, parchment paper, cutting boards. This one I go through periodically, but it's about as good as I can get it. You know, some of these things I need to rearrange, but what's in here is going to be in here. And then this one, you know, once in a while I just neaten it up a little bit, but it is what it is. I don't ever use that because I am scared to death of these things, but my husband uses it. All right, so that's the kitchen. It's a no makeup day for me. I have a little bit of mascara on, a little bit of eyebrow, but with all of this heat, I was starting to break out. Ew, right? So anyways, no makeup today. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you like organization and cleaning and decluttering and decorating and all the homemaking things, I invite you to subscribe so that YouTube will let you know when I upload a new video. And remember, as always, God loves you, I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.